All right. Well, hello and welcome to what is truly a really special day for us here at ACE. We are so excited to be joining here together in Norcross, but more importantly, all across the country, as so many of you are joining us online. We today are going to be celebrating where we've been, but we're also going to be celebrating where we're going. Isn't it really amazing how we're gathering together today, using technology to bring us all together? That's really a far cry from where we started back in 1932. See, in 1932, the country was in the midst of a Great Depression, and our founder started a small electric motor repair shop just outside downtown Atlanta on Edgewood Avenue. A lot of people over the years have asked me how ACE got its name. It's a pretty simple story. He wanted to be first in the phone book, in the Yellow Pages. The funny thing is, so many of you probably don't even know what the Yellow Pages are. And that shows us how much our country has changed since 1932. But we have changed a lot as well. Our next generation changed us from a motor repair shop to an overhead crane and hoist company. And that's when this logo and this brand was created. This brand has been with us for almost 50 years. And while it has stayed the same, we certainly have not. In the last 10 years, if you just go back to 2010, we just had 7 offices across the Southeast. In 2012, we pushed into Texas, Louisiana, and Oklahoma. And in 2017, we went all the way across the country and reached the West Coast. We opened in Phoenix, in Portland, and Los Angeles. We went north into Illinois. We went even east from here into the coast of Georgia. And most recently, we opened up in Morenci, Arizona. And we'll talk more about that in a few minutes. So why are we here today? As we considered our history, we were reminded of the great legacy of our company. But when we started to unpack that, we realized that this logo, that this brand, doesn't really tell the story that all of you write every single day. So while we're here to honor the past, we're really here to look forward to the future. So to get us started, I would love to share a few stories with you. There were hundreds of stories we could have chosen that tell the amazing stories of how you go above and beyond serving our customers. But today we'd like to unpack 2 stories about 2 teams that went above and beyond. So would you all join me in welcoming Clay and Jacqueline to the stage? Hey guys. So before we get started, I know that not everyone here at our company knows you guys. So Jacqueline, could you tell us a little bit about who you are and a little bit about your journey here at ACE?
Hey everyone, I'm Jacqueline. I started with ACE in December of 2016 as the branch manager in Charlotte, North Carolina. Since then, recently I was awarded a new role as the Eastern Regional Manager for ACE.
And Clay, what about you? What's your journey been like at ACE?
I've been here about 11 years now. It's part-time and full-time. I was 3 years through college. After college, I went into sales. I did that for 5 or 6 years. And in the past 2 years, I've been the regional in the north.
All right, so Clay, you know that we take pride in doing challenging work every day. So what's one of the projects that you've had in your career that's been pretty challenging?
About a year and a half ago, I get a call from you. It's a Friday night, 4th of July weekend. You call me up, tell me that a customer out west is looking for 250 amp Safelect 2 bar. You've done the legwork. He's found in take stock that Cincinnati has purchased this bar on one of Nolan's Mazak's project. And you're asking me to go in, try to find the bar, see if we have enough for this customer.
Probably what you wanted to be doing on July 4th weekend,
yes,
right?
Exactly, right?
Yeah, sorry about that.
After I got off the phone with you, I call up Brian Edwards. Cincinnati, we have 2 buildings in Cincinnati. We have a fab shop, and then we have the main warehouse, and we have dozens of racks. So we have the main stock parts that they're in their place, but parts from jobs that could be anywhere. I didn't want to spend an hour, 2 hours trying to find these parts, so I call Brian. Brian gives me a list of places to check. I get to the shop, and he's exactly right. I walk in, it's on the left side, top rack. I get the ladder, I confirm that we have 250 amp bar, and we have enough for the customer out west.
So what's left? What's the challenge at this point?
2,000 miles.
Yeah.
Cincinnati, Arizona.
All right, well, let's leave that right there. And Jacqueline, same question to you. Can you tell us about a challenge that you've had in your time here at ACE?
So recently we had a big project for Duke Energy. Duke is one of ACE's largest customers, but the largest customer in the East. We had a critical outage and we were going to be replacing 2 hoists. Keep in mind that this was not an easy project. The hoists were 180 feet in the air on a tower, and we had to get them up to the tower. Well, the lead on the project had actually was not going to be available for the time frame that we needed to install. So at that point, I had my back up against the wall on what were we going to do to be able to get these hoists installed for Duke during this time frame.
Yeah.
I needed serious help.
So what'd you do?
So I reached out to my mentor at ACE, Jim Sakatas, who we work hand in hand with a lot of Duke projects, and told him the situation, begged for his help.
Yeah. Well, that's probably a good call to make. So, Clay, so now let's go back to your story. You are in Cincinnati. You've got these parts, and we have almost 2,000 miles to get them to Morenci. So what happened next?
Briefly, we kind of tossed around the idea of a cross-country ACE relay race. We'll call in a Cincinnati tech. We'll throw the power bar on their ladder rack. He'll drive it to Nashville, Nashville to the Gulf, so on and so forth.
That would have been pretty fun.
Yeah, but in the end, the customer decided that they'll take care of freight. You tell me they're going to be there between 12:30 at night.
Okay. So I think you're leaving out something that is crucial to this story.
Yes. So Cincinnati has an overhead door and a ramp on the left side. On the right side is our dock door, and right beside our dock door is our neighbor's dock door. And for some reason, freight companies like backing up to the wrong door.
Okay.
I'm thinking this. I'm standing at the window. I'm watching for this freight company to come in, and he starts backing up to the wrong door. So I walk outside. I get the guy's attention. I wave him down. I point to the dock door that he needs to be going to. I'm like, this is it. Got the freight companies here. The parts are all ready to go. I turn around to walk back inside, and I'm locked out.
Oh, that's great. And I'm sure the weather was great that night.
Yeah, raining a little bit.
Yeah. So we'll leave you there, stranded in the rain. So Jacqueline, back to your story. You've reached out to Jim. What happened next?
So Jim brought his crew of Daniel and Wesley up to North Carolina to look at this project. Originally, they thought it was going to take about 4 days to complete. So we had everything scheduled. Well, we had a hiccup with the delivery. And so what we thought we had 4 days to complete before their outage was going to start, we actually only had 2 days to complete. So with the help of Jim's team and the guys from Charlotte, Tommy and Dave, they started this project on Friday morning and had both hoists installed, load tested, inspected everything by Saturday afternoon, which was a day prior to our deadline. So we did exactly what we needed to do in the time we needed to do it.
So what would you say is the biggest lesson you learned in that?
So I learned the value of a team. The team I had the pleasure of working with made an impossible job possible. So much that our customer who said to me, with the lead not being on the job, he said, he's a great tech, but ACE is a great company. So he was so happy with our work. I'm very thankful to be a part of this team, and I couldn't be happier with it.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's great. Yeah, give it up. That's an amazing story. That just shows you the power of a team. So, Clay, we left you in the rain. So tell us what happened next.
Well, thankfully, I had my cell phone with me, and working in Cincinnati as long as I have, I knew that Dan Black lived about 15 minutes from the shop. Dan, he's a great guy. He's reliable. I call him up. He answers the phone. I give him a brief description of what my situation is. He comes in 20 minutes later, and he stays. I tell him he's good. He can go home, but he doesn't. He insists on staying until the job's done. Dan and I load up the freight carrier, and he's gone about 1 a.m.
Yeah, that's really amazing. So, Clay, I'd love to share with everyone our text exchange that night. You said that you knew that others would step up for you just the way that you stepped up for them that night. Why did you feel that way?
Because people have in this company. I can start with the branch. I mean, Stacy, Nolan, Brian, the technicians, they've all been there for me in my time of need. Then outside the branch, I mean, James Hartley in Nashville, I've called him for advice. He's helped me with Peoria. The inside team, Ariel, Larry, then Corey, they've all helped me. I can name people in this company for the rest of this stream that have helped me and have been there. So simply put, that when we're a customer service company, it's what we do. And Roy wanted to serve Morenci that night, and it was the team of his branch, the team of us, the team of this company that really made us shine.
Yeah. So Clay, to wrap this up for everyone in the room and online, I'd love to tell you about the impact that had. And so that action that night got the ball rolling. And if you fast forward just a few short years, we now have our largest service office down in Morenci, Arizona. And that action that night just started that thing going. There's 16 people down there that are part of our family now in part because of the actions that you guys did that night. And I don't think I can sum it up any better than the way that Roy said to me in a text that night. He said that you made us shine like a diamond. And Jacqueline, you made us shine like a diamond. Your teams made us shine like diamonds. And that's really what it's all about. And there were really hundreds of stories we could have picked to explain this to everyone and to talk about going above and beyond serving our customers. And I just want to say thank you to you guys for sharing your stories with us. And would everyone give them a round of applause? Thank you, guys. These stories and all the stories like them help us unpack our values. They really show who we are as a company. So when we started this branding process, we really had a couple questions we wanted to answer. One was, how do we take these stories and stories like them and put them into words? And the second is, how do we capture the spirit of our family? I think we found a way. This creed that I'd love to share with you, I feel like it reflects who you are. And I'd love for you to see it. Check it out.
Hey, Ace family, this is Gabrielle, your marketing manager. I've been traveling around to different Ace branches across the country, filming some of your coworkers who've been helping me get this message out about our creed. And while I'm really excited to share this creed with you, I also thought it would be fun to show you some of the absolute silliness and fun that we had while making this video. So here's a little peek at what I saw on my end of the camera, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
The fire is burning!
We have the kind of confidence. Darn!
We do things because they're right.
Honesty is fundamental to our core.
We are. Now get up.
We help each other succeed. It's how we measure success.
Oh, Melvin!
Now I feel too tall. Am I too tall?
No,
you're
not
tall
even
as
right.
I forgot my line.
Okay. We don't stop when we're tired. We stop when we're done. You want out?
We earn everything that we get.
Oh, God! It's 5 words!
Wait.
Is no accident.
Josh just walked into the camera.
We don't stop when we're done.
You don't?
I know. I keep on rolling.
The fire is burning.
We're driven to win.
And we have pride in the work we do.
We believe in ourselves. We have the kind of confidence
that comes from years upon years of experience.
We do things because they're right. Honesty is fundamental to our core.
We earn everything we get.
We roll up our sleeve, all of us.
We take care of ours. People build lifelong careers here.
Families are made here.
Asked for us by name.
We help each other succeed. It's how we measure success.
Everyone gives their best, knowing others are counting on them.
We work together as one.
Everyone has the most important role in the company.
We learn from others.
We know that our strength lies in our differences.
We are inclusive and celebrate diversity.
We don't stop when we're tired. We stop when we're done. You won't outwork us.
We gain momentum every day. We are a machine in motion. You can't stop us.
We care about what we do. It's seen in our product as well as our people.
We respect and honor our history by making our own.
Our longevity is no accident.
I absolutely love that. Yeah. It's amazing to see you saying the words that really reflect who you are. And this creed is really one of the foundations of our new brand. I'm so excited to share that with you. To explore the rest of our brand, I'd love to introduce you to the person who is the inspiration behind it. We are so lucky to have her on our team. I'd love for you to welcome to the stage Gabrielle Gennard.
Thanks, Josh. Thanks, everyone. We had a really fun time making that video, in case you couldn't tell. You could probably hear me laughing in the background of those bloopers. And I hope everyone took away a new swear word in Melvin. I can tell you, having traveled across the country from branch to branch, I've seen firsthand how our team is filled with people who live out the creed every day. Today, I wanted to explain a little bit about the messaging we came to see as the story of ACE. And when I say we, I don't just mean myself and Josh. Like everything else that we do here, this was a team effort. We looked at your stories. We looked at the way you impact our company. And around this time, some of you might remember, in 2017, we conducted an employee branding workshop to determine a list of values that reflects who we are as a company. And here's what we came up with. We believe in each other. We believe in doing things right. We believe in change. We're never satisfied. We believe in going the extra mile. We believe in family. It's why we work every day. So these are our new ACE values. How did we do? Did we hit the mark with that? Good work, everybody. So this is the launch of something new for everyone by all of you. But before I show you the new brand, I just wanted to walk through a little bit of our process. So this is our current logo, and as you can see, it's a word mark. It's the word ACE Industries, our business. And we like this logo, and some of us are very attached to this logo. And some of us are very emotionally attached to this logo. And rightfully so. We've had it for decades now. We've gotten really close to it. But if you look at it pretty carefully, or you don't even have to look at it that carefully, you notice that it's pretty dated looking. Like you might guess that it was designed maybe somewhere in the 1960s or the 1970s. And well, we're just not an outdated brand. It doesn't reflect us anymore, as Josh was alluding to earlier. So we didn't just want to design a new word mark and replace this word mark with it. We decided that if we used a symbol, it would be better because symbols inherently come with their own meaning, and with that meaning, we can use it to explain who we are as a company. So we looked around and we found ourselves craving a symbol that really showed something like strength. The strength that you show on the job every day. The strength that helps you push through when things get tough. And your courage to take on new projects and to try things you've never tried before. And your tenacity for getting things done and having that go-getter spirit. And family, the family we built as we worked together side by side, day by day. And that's what we found. What better symbol embodies the ideas of strength, courage, tenacity, and family? And what we found was an eagle. And think about it. Look at the strength of that eagle. Look at this bird trying to pick up an animal that's twice its size. I mean, that's really strength. And what about courage and tenacity? Look at this eagle. He's like going after a snake. I mean, that's really incredible. And family. Eagle families take care of one another. They nurture and support each other and help each other grow, and they've always got each other's backs. So ultimately, an eagle is something that reminds us when we work together as one team, we're able to reach new heights. So I think we're ready to show this brand, don't you think? I mean, I know I've been waiting for a couple of years. Some of you have been waiting a little more patiently than other of you, let's just say. And I would love to show you this new brand. But I think we should probably bring Josh back up to the stage for this.
All right, man. Gabrielle, I am so excited. And I think everyone in the room, everyone online is so excited. We have been waiting for so long for this moment, and it's finally here. So, and I can't wait. But Gabrielle, we are a hoist and crane company.
True.
So, of course, we have to use hoist to do this reveal. So, Paul, you've got the remote back there. Okay. Everybody's ready. Everybody ready to see this brand? All right. Wait, Gabrielle, we probably should have done a countdown.
Yeah, let's do a countdown.
All right, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't you just love that? I love so much that this is not just a logo. This is really a new identity for us. Because we know when we work together, we are truly capable of anything, and the sky really is the limit for us. And Gabrielle,
yes,
you know we're going to do some great stuff.
Oh, yes, we have a lot planned.
But we also wanted to look great while we were doing it.
Oh, absolutely. All of our digital media is going to have a fresh new look. That'll be our website, digital advertising, our consumer-facing emails, and our social media will have a new cool look like this, and we'll get to use this really cool red and white eagle for our icons. How cool is that?
I think that's great. I can't wait. I'm so happy that we're going to look new online, but what are we going to look like out in the field?
Right. Well, no longer are the days where we're going to run around and our service technicians are going to run around in T-shirt uniforms. We're actually going to provide some really cool Carhartt actual uniforms, shirts and pants, and then this nice kind of two-tone baseball hat. And for our sales associates are going to rock these new polos. Cool, confident eagle on the lapel. And we're also going to have a new line of casual wear. We're going to have the T-shirts that you know and love.
Yeah, we couldn't abandon those things, of course, right?
But we're also going to have some really cool long sleeve T-shirts that are going to have a really cool eagle logo running down the arm of that.
And what about the last, not least? What's going to go on our heads?
Finally, right? We're we all love our hats, and we're going to have some really cool mossy oak trucker style camo hats with a hunter safe red eagle on the front. And then for your evening wear, we're going to be having some really cool two-tone, more stylish type baseball hats with the logo on the side that you could wear out on the town.
Those are great. Those are just a few examples of things that are going to be coming out over the next year. We have 2 more things to show them.
Right.
First off, we'd love to show you a limited edition line of hoodies that we're going to be coming out with. I think that y'all will really like these. And last but not least, I know that everyone really wants to know what our trucks are going to look like. So we've done a new wrap on our trucks. I'm super excited about that because as we go across the country, we really wanted to have one look, one logo, one look so that when people saw that, no matter where they were across the country, that they'd know that Ace was on the job. And I'm super excited for this to come out.
too.
Gabrielle, I just want to say thank you for delivering this incredible new look to us. And would you guys join me in giving her a round of applause? Man, this is such an exciting time for all of us. I'm so excited for the future for us. And to be honest with you, I was really skeptical in the beginning because I love our old logo. I love the legacy of this company. It's been a part of my life as long as I can remember. But as we went down this process of looking at our brand, we realized that we needed a brand that supported who we are, that supported our identity and really fits our story. We also wanted to support our mission, which is to build great lifting equipment, to foster innovation, but also to provide a place where you can be valued and grow. We also needed a brand that supports our vision, which is to lead our entire industry with the absolute best people, the highest performing products, and the happiest customers. And we are going to succeed. We are going to break barriers because we're going to do this together. When one of us succeeds, we all succeed. And I'm excited for this next generation and the legacy that we are going to create together. And I'll leave you with one last thing, which is our brand promise. And this is not just our promise to our customers. This is our promise to you, that we stand behind our people and our products. Because when we work together, when we believe in one another, and when we do the right thing as one team, the sky really is the limit. I just want to say thank you to all of you for everything that you do. I'm so thankful for the generations that brought us here, and I can't wait to see what this generation will do.